Don't forget to come and pick up
Hey guys,
your...
it's Amber. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amber and I love all things beauty, makeup, and fashion. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Today's video, we have a foundation review. Look at how luxe this box is. So we have the Guerlain Terracotta Latent 24-hour wear, no transfer, natural glow perfecting foundation. So I picked this. Okay, the story with this one is I follow Makeup on My Radar, who used to be Makeup Release Radar. But yeah, this is the foundation that I wanted to try. So I've been on the hunt for this foundation. So she had a link for early access, and then when I went to go buy, they took it down. So I finally got it from Guerlain, and this foundation runs you $62. It comes in 30 shades, and it says the perfection of a foundation, the lightness of a powder. So we are going to unbox this and see. I also did pick up the Terracotta Luminizer, the highlighter. So this isn't my first Guerlain product. I only have the Terracotta bronzer, which I think I've used before, but I'm not sure. But we're gonna use it all today. So let's unbox this. Fancy. I can say it came with samples, which was really nice. Something in here smells really good. So yeah, it came with a couple samples. And I placed 2 orders literally on the same day because I wanted this too, but when I was buying this, I didn't know this had launched, so I placed 2 orders, and this one is like $60 something as well. So let's open the box. You just take the ribbon off like this. This is how it looks. I've had this foundation for a while. I haven't used it or tried it. I left it in the box. But everybody in my house has been sick, so this is so cute. Oh, and they had, oh, and I got more samples. Which one are these? Probably the same things. I'll look at those later. They did have a promo going on. If you buy the foundation and you use the code, you get 2 free blenders. I'm probably not going to use those now just for the simple fact that I don't feel like getting up to wet them, and I already have sponges wet, but this is what they look like. And it's 2 of them. They're really cute. So let's see. I picked up the color 6N, which, let me show you the model for 6N. Because I didn't know, this is my first Guerlain like foundation, and I didn't know what to do. So this is the model for 6N. And then this is a swatch for 6N. So hopefully I got the right one because I'm sure that I'm supposed to be 5N. But if it's a little too dark, we'll just, I got a concealer down here. Ooh, this is the bottle, like the cap of the bottle. It looks so luxurious. And then this is the actual bottle. Glass, pretty weighty, looks nice. I'm so scared. I don't think this is gonna be my shade. Okay, it looks a tad bit dark, but it can be a foundation color, a summer color. But if I end up liking it, how it looks, I will most likely get the 5N, because I've just realized I'll make a whole new video on that. So I've already moisturized. I didn't prime, but I don't have a primer down here. And I've already been upstairs 3 times for things I forgot. So we might be thugging this out and going no primer. So I think I'm going to do one side of my face with a brush, the other side with a sponge. So let's put a pump and a half. Okay, I feel like for it to be a neutral, it's pretty orange. And I don't like that. Oh no. Let's do this side with the brush. This is my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH03 brush. Yeah, this is way too dark for me. And I feel like I'm not going to be able to give it a fair shot because it's way too dark. And it's really orange. Like, I don't get it. This is supposed to be neutral. We're going to be positive. And hopefully my concealer lightens this a bit. Okay. Let me zoom you in so I can see if you see what I see. I feel like on the side here, the foundation didn't stick to my face. Like, it wiped away. Weird. I'm gonna go in with another half a pump for this side. Maybe if I blend it down my neck, it'll look better. I don't know. I feel like on camera it doesn't look that bad, but in person I look like an Oompa Loompa. Okay, so I'm going to go in on the other side with the sponge. I feel like I like the coverage. The color is just throwing me off way too much. I'm going in with my beauty blender. I look nuts. Like, did I get the right shade? Yes, it says 6N. This is... I'm trying not to be discouraged, but I look orange. Like, I can't even fake this. This is wild. I don't know how much concealer I'm gonna need to put on to neutralize this. Alright, so it blends out nicely with both the... I would probably like the sponge sides better because it did not pick up anything on this side. But I can see right here, like, it's still... Alright, I'm going to conceal now. And I don't even know if the concealer I brought down is bright enough. I feel like I'm going to go in double time with the concealer because I need to do something about this shade. Overall, the finish looks beautiful. I just can't get over the color. I don't even know if this is a color that's going to work for me in the summertime. Okay, the concealer is doing its job because I feel like it's making it look better. Normally I would wait and let my concealer dry down some, but I couldn't do. Okay, now this I can handle. This looks really good. Now, I am somebody who, if there's not a store here, I'm not returning anything. I return things to Sephora 30% of the time. But considering we don't have like a Guerlain store or counter or anything, I'm probably stuck with this shade. I'm going to buy 5N when the Sephora sale starts because it's now on the Sephora app. But I mean, personally, I like my skin looks really good now that I have the concealer on. So I feel like I can make it work for me. I don't know. I need to see how the rest of my face goes because I mean, right now I feel like I look good. Like the skin is skinning. But before that was a jump scare. So I'm going to finish my face and I'm going to come back and we're going to apply the... Okay, now we are going to throw on the Terracotta, the bronzing powder, and I got mine in 5. I feel like they need to come out with some deeper shades because I'm pretty sure this is the deepest shade. And what is this? I don't think I've used it because it looks too bright. I mean too light. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this isn't doing anything for me. Like, it's a very subtle bronze. And your girl likes to be bronzed, so that bronzer didn't do anything for me. So the only bronzer that I have down here is my Hermes bronzer, which is starting to be a favorite because she is beautiful. Now, could also use more shades. Very much so. I don't know if this is going to work for me in the summertime. So let's fix that. I feel like these makeup brands should be ashamed of themselves. Now, I'm going to spritz my face. I love that setting spray. Now let's try out the Terracotta Luminizer. It came out in 2 shades, which to be honest, I really wanted both of them. Let me see how much this costs. The actual retail price. Alright, so it says the Terracotta Illuminizer is a shimmering powder, 96% natural derived ingredients. I got mine in a 1 warm gold, but they also have this very beautiful one that's called Cool Ivory. But y'all, this bronzer was this highlighter was $59. Yeah, I'm not buying another one. I mean, if it's good, I might. So let's open her up, and it looks identical to the bronzer, which I'm gonna have to put in 2 separate drawers. So this is the illuminator and this is the bronzer. So we're gonna put the bronzer back because embarrassing. I thought my highlighter fell out. No. So this is what she looks like. And let's give her a go. I have my trusty Anastasia 823 brush. Oh my gosh. I feel like very subtle. She gives me the lit from within. And I like that. Sometimes I want a very beaming highlight and sometimes I do not. And I feel like this works. So this is very pretty. Alright, so I am going to finish the rest of my face, put on a lip, nothing else, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back with a completed face. And overall, looking at myself, this is a very nice foundation. Like, it looks really good on me. Like, this is a foundation because I have it. I'm definitely gonna wear it. If I have to manipulate it, I'm gonna manipulate it. But I don't think I want to get another color. I feel like for the price, I still like my Pat McGrath better. Like, my Pat McGrath foundation is my favorite foundation of all times. And I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the face looks good. And it could just be because I got the wrong color that I feel this way. But I feel like Guerlain is giving me the ick right now. Because I don't feel like the shades run the deepest that it can go. It's a good start, don't get me wrong. But even with the bronzer, that bronzer did not bronze me. So low-key, I feel like they gave me the ick. But I'm not going to deny that this face is eaten. Like, so I'm torn. I don't know if I want to get the color in 5N because I feel like I can manipulate this to look good. Overall, I do think okay, so I'm going to give it my stamp of approval because I look good. The shade kind of threw me off. Like, I feel like the model looks like me, like skin tone wise, but the shade that originally that I had, that is not. I was orange. I look like I belong in the chocolate factory. But overall, I think it's a good foundation. And I do also really like the highlighter. like on my natural glam days, which doesn't really make sense, natural and glam, but on those days, like, I feel like this is a go-to thing, and this is what I like. My highlight is not bow in your face, but you see it. So yeah, overall, it gets my stamp of approval. I feel like Guerlain can work on some of the shades and things like that, and it is pretty pricey, but if you don't want to spend that much, I would take it with the Pat McGrath, but I think the Pat McGrath was like $50 something, so technically still up there in price, but I do prefer my Pat McGrath over this one. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below, is this something that you guys were planning on getting? How did you feel it turned out? I mean, I can almost make any foundation works. I have pretty normal skin. I don't really have problems with pores or anything like that, so do with that information as you will. Alright guys, that's gonna conclude this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Feelings.